Well, another week, another round of primary results.
That's right. Former President Trump continues to prove his influence over Republican voters. Trump-backed candidates won in several races, including in Wisconsin's gubernatorial primary. Tim Michels will face incumbent Democratic Governor Tony Evers in November. Wisconsin's Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes won the Democratic nomination for U.S. Senate, setting him up to be the state's first black senator if he wins the general election. And in Vermont's House race, Becca Balint could become the first woman and openly gay person to represent her state if she wins this fall.
CBS News political reporter Aaron Navarro joins us now with more. Hi there, Aaron. So let's start with former President Trump's influence over Tuesday's races. Are any of the wins from candidates he endorsed surprising?
Hi, Elaine. Thanks for having me. His wins weren't necessarily surprising, but they were notable, given the FBI search at Mar-a-Lago on Monday. In Wisconsin, businessman Tim Michels won the Republican primary for governor. Polls showed this race essentially tied going in, but those polls also showed Michels' opponent, former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Kleefisch, dominating the Wisconsin suburbs. That did not happen. She still won them, but Michels kept them within those counties within single digits, especially those counties around Milwaukee and Madison. That could potentially be one impact of that Mar-a-Lago search, those suburban Republicans feeling off about all of that and leaning towards Trump's pick. One other mention of a Trump candidate that actually lost, Adam Steen. He was challenging Wisconsin Assembly Speaker Robin Vos. That was a late Trump endorsement, and Republicans in Wisconsin have told me Steen didn't have much of a campaign infrastructure going in. But Trump only backed Steen because Vos refused to overturn Biden's win in Wisconsin. So that is a notable loss for his overall fight and baseless claim that the 2020 election was stolen.
Aaron, I want to look at the big picture here because a Republican did win the Minnesota House special election last night, but it was much tighter than expected. So what do you think this means for Democrats ahead of November?
That's right. Republican Brad Finstad won the special election for Jim Hagedorn's old seat. Hagedorn passed away from cancer in February, but Finstad only won against his Democratic opponent, Jeff Ettinger, by about 5 points. That's a bit of an underperformance, especially when you compare it to Trump's double-digit win in that district. This is the second special election for a House seat in a row after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade that the Democratic candidate has overperformed expectations. Now, it's a special election. Those usually have interesting turnout, especially when you have a primary election for that same seat on that same ballot. But you pair that with the abortion-related amendment and Kansas being struck down, Democrats in more historically red areas have shown that they are willing to turn out and vote in the cycle, even if the cycle looks more friendly to Republicans.
Well, with a 50-50 split in the Senate, both Democrats and Republicans are, of course, fighting hard this election cycle to hold the majority. Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson is considered to be one of the most vulnerable Republicans. He'll face Democrat Mandela Barnes in November. Aaron, how is that race shaping up? What do you think it'll look like?
It'll look competitive. That contrast between Johnson and Barnes took off right away during Barnes' speech, where he attacked the two-term Senator Ron Johnson for, quote, being bought by special interests, voting against the reconciliation bill. Johnson has attacked Barnes for being too far left for the state due to his stances on immigration. So expect this race to be competitive, and the reinforcements on the Republican side are already coming in for Johnson. Republicans and Democrats see him as one of the more vulnerable senators this cycle. South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, a potential 2024 candidate, just put a pro-Johnson ad this morning on the airwaves, and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is scheduled to make an appearance in Wisconsin in the coming weeks, according to the Turning Point USA website. Meanwhile, Barnes launched a statewide tour today, looking to make that case against Ron Johnson, so it'll be tight, it'll be competitive, it'll definitely be one to watch this cycle.
All right, Aaron Navarro in Washington, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.